So let me explain what you're going to see in the quiz about modifiers, about illogical comparison right now. We have got what? The modifiers. Or you can say modifier placement, dangling modifier, whatsoever. احنا together يا شباب, we need to know what are the types of modifiers that we have. We said we can have present participle modifier. You can screenshot it, please. When I say studying all the relevant points of the exam, whatever, and I say Salma feels more confident. Mister, where is the modifier? This is the present participle modifier. It modifies what? It modifies Salma. What else? It could be past participle modifier. Who can give me an example? I can go for this. Stunned by the 1 in a million view, the amazing, whatever. Wait a sec. Stunned by the amazing view, Nagy kept taking photos of what? Photos of a lifetime, something like that. 3. What else? The modifier could be what? Could be prepositional phrase. Prepositional phrase modifier. How? I can go for this one. In an instant, Lubna moved towards the backyard gate. Okay, but this is number 3. Till here is fair enough. Let us go to number 4. Number 4, the modifier could be what? Dependent clause. And ya Nuran, I can say this. Although she is smart, Nuran failed the test. Mister, where is the modifier? All the clause here is a modifier. It modifies what? It modifies Nuran. What else? It could be noun phrase modifier. Myrna, I simply can say Myrna, one of the best, of the whatever, most diligent students in the class passed with flying colors. So, Mister, where is the modifier? Where is the modifier? Sorry, diligent, not diligence. Okay, where is the modifier? This is the modifier. It modifies what? It modifies the person, what? Myrna. What else? Number six. Number six. It could be, what else? Who can remind me? It could be adverbs. Like he ran quickly. We have this simple example, right? He ran quickly. So quickly is a modifier that modifies what? That modifies the verb. Number seven, it could be, it could be what? Who can remind me, ya shabab? Number seven, it could be apart from noun, phrase, and whatever prepositional phrase, and what else? Clause. What else? Who can remind me? It could be infinitive phrase. Let us take an example. To do the work on time, Maryam worked around the clock. Okay, where is the modifier, mister? It's the infinitive phrase that starts with what? Infinitive, to do. You got the point? And it modifies what? Exactly, to do, ya Muhammad ya Tariq, and it modifies what? It modifies Maryam. What else? Ya Shabab, modifier. Out of the adverbs that we talked about, it could be, by the way, it could be only. Only is a modifier. Only is what? Is a modifier. An adverb what? An adverb modifier. So the point is, it could be words, it could be nouns, it could be clauses, okay? The most important thing that you have to bear in mind, everyone, is this. That law, Mr. Ahmed's law, which is what everybody understands this or remembers, the law of proximity. What did we say about law of proximity, Nuran? قانون الجوار. The modifier has to be very close to the thing or person it modifies. You got the point? Whether it's in the beginning or in the middle or even at the end. So the modifier placement could be this way. In the beginning, and then we have got subject and verb. It could be here subject, and then here the modifier, and here the verb, and the rest of the sentence. It could be subject, and here the verb, and here comma, and here what? And here the modifier. So the modifier, it could be anywhere in the sentence. But what I really care about, it has to be very close to the thing or person it modifies. Here, that's the modifier. Modifier, yeah, Muhammad, it has to what? To modify that subject. Here the modifier. The modifier has to modify what? This subject. Here is the modifier. It has to modify whatever comes before it. Directly whatever comes before it. Remember the modifier, ya shabab, in order to be on the clear and to be able to answer this quiz. What else do we have here in the quiz? We have, ya shabab, the logical or the illogical comparison. The illogical what? Comparison. And logical or the illogical comparison. Logical comparison always in the SAT is expressed by what? By that, if it is singular, or those, if it is what? Plural. You got it? That or those, and not these. Mister, can you give us example? Of course you still remember this example. When we said the food in Hardee's is tastier than KFC. And we said this is, of course, what do we call this one? Illogical comparison. Why, teacher, it's illogical comparison? Simply because you are comparing the food to what? To the place, to the restaurant. And of course, we have got something else. We have got the tool of comparison, which is what? Tastier than. You remember? Mr. How can you correct it? Simply, I'm just going to add here what? Food is singular. I'm going to add here that in. You got the point. This is for what? For the singular. What about plural? Illogical comparison. Same thing. I can give a sentence like, wait a minute. The prospective recruits, like the company is going to recruit a lot of people, hire a lot of people. This year are much more than last year. And teacher, you say, is it wrong? Of course, it's illogical comparison. We are comparing here what? The prospective recruits, which is what? Which is plural, to what? To last year, which is time, right? How can you correct it, teacher? Simply, you need to add here, if it is plural, so you need to add those of last year. You understand? That's what? That's the logical or the illogical comparison. Fair enough. Last thing that you're going to see in the test or in the quiz, I'm sorry, is you remember this one, of course. No repetition in all of the SAT exam is recommended. So try to avoid what? Try to avoid repetition. I don't know why didn't I write it this way. Try to avoid repetition. So no repetition, because that would create redundancy. So remember simplest form, okay? Effective form. And remember SAT or SATers always go for what? Always have a strong preference to the simplest form. This is all about what? About the quiz that you're going to do it right now. I want people now to go to your WhatsApp, to the WhatsApp group right now. Go to the WhatsApp group right now, and I'm going to send the link. Are you ready? So, modifiers quiz number 5. Okay, and I think I gave like 30 or 25 minutes, I don't remember. Okay, start now. Good luck. Waiting for your responses. Thank you.